Hey everyone, it's Navigation Hub. Today, we're going to talk about the load line. The load line is a horizontal mark on the side of a ship that indicates the maximum safe load for the ship in different water conditions. It is also known as the Plimsoll line, after Samuel Plimsoll, a British politician who campaigned for its introduction in the 19th century. We'll start with the history of the load line. The load line was invented in the 19th century in response to a number of high-profile shipwrecks that were caused by overloading. In 1873, Plimsoll published a book called Our Seamen, an appeal, in which he argued that the government should take action to prevent overloading. The book was a bestseller, and it led to the passage of the Merchant Shipping Act of 1876, which required all British ships to have a load line. Now, how does the load line work? The load line is calculated based on a number of factors, including the size and type of ship, the type of cargo it is carrying, and the water conditions in which it will be operating. The load line is marked on the side of the ship with a series of horizontal lines, each of which corresponds to a different water condition. The line that corresponds to the water condition in which the ship is currently operating is called the working load line. But why do we need them? Well, picture this scenario. A cargo ship, loaded to the brim with containers, leaving saltwater and entering freshwater. The ship becomes lighter in freshwater, and without load lines, it could dangerously ride higher in the water, risking capsize. So, to prevent such disasters, international conventions have established load line zones, each with its own set of rules based on water density. For instance, TF stands for tropical freshwater, F for freshwater, and S for summer saltwater. But it doesn't stop there. Load lines come with additional markings and letters that signify specific conditions. W indicates the winter load line, ensuring the ship handles the increased density of colder water. L marks the load line for lumber carriers, as these ships have unique needs due to the nature of their cargo. Let's see the ship registers and classification societies. Here's some of them that ensure maritime safety and security. First up, we have Lloyd's Register. Founded in 1760 in London, Lloyd's Register is one of the oldest classification societies globally. Next, we have the American Bureau of Shipping, or ABS, with a history dating back to 1862. Moving on to DNV, short for Det Norske Veritas. This Norwegian classification society has a strong presence in the maritime industry. Bureau Veritas, or BV, is another prominent classification society headquartered in France, established in 1828. Now, our journey takes us to the Korean Register of Shipping. With expertise in ship classification and certification, the Korean Register has been a key player in the Asian maritime industry. The Registro Italiano Navale, or RINA, is an Italian classification society with over 150 years of experience. Heading to the Indian subcontinent, we find the Indian Register of Shipping. With a focus on maritime safety and environmental protection, IRS is a key player in the region. Of course, these are just a few examples. There are many more ship registers and classification societies worldwide, each contributing to the safety, quality, and reliability of vessels across the oceans. Now, let's talk about some exemptions to the load line convention rules. These rules may not apply to certain types of vessels, including the warships, new ships with a length of 24 meters or less, existing ships with less than 150 gross tons, pleasure yachts not engaged in trade, and fishing vessels. Additionally, there are geographical exemptions in specific areas. As we conclude our exploration of the vital load line, let us reflect on the profound impact this system has had on maritime safety. From its inception in the 19th century to its continued importance today, the load line serves as a constant reminder of the commitment to safety at sea. Until we meet again, may your voyages be safe and your horizons endless.